it's time for post and perspectives. You could say it's feedback time. Yes, that's why it's called a conversation. You talk, we talk. We started talking first, and then you get to lend your voice to the issues. All right, we've talked about so many developments ongoing with the Nigeria's economy expanding, and also the crackdown on illegal refineries and oil thieves in Nigeria. Let's begin with the issue of the crackdown on illegal refineries and oil thieves in Nigeria. So, George says, why don't we ever employ the people and use them to make our refineries work? Okay, let's get more comments on that and get to know what other persons think regarding that. So this is from Ike Oshino. Some things are synonymous with us in this part: oil thieves, bunkering, etc. But overcoming it is a process. When does it begin? Has it begun? Hashtag illegal activities. Okay, so and then we also have other comments on that. So I'm going to take just one more from that before we move away from the issue of illegal thieves. Okay, and this one is from Gladys Godwin. She says, Nigeria's oil theft and pipeline vandalism problem remains a long-standing issue that has severely impacted the country's economy, security, and environment. Pray, what do you think? Some are asking, when are we ever going to get over this? And some are saying, why can't we employ these guys who were stealing the crude? If that person seems to align with your thoughts on this.
Okay. Well, for Gladys saying that it's impacting our economy, it's impacting our nation. Yes, it is, because it has its downside. And for now, it has its downside because we have not brought in these people to the scope of things. If we have artisanal refinery, mining rather, well, then we should have artisanal refiners. I know, they, like I said earlier on, they want to put them in the same class with modular refineries. However, we can make use of these local people, because even protecting the pipelines, we're making use of local facilities, local persons who have been providing that services to the government. So we can make use of these local people and, you know, make calculations about the numbers and barrels of petrol or premium motor spirit of crude they refine, so that we can add that together and get to the 2 million that the government has planned to achieve for 2025.
Okay, we also talked about tourism, because today is World Tourism and Resilience Day, which was our first topic on Policy Discuss. And the Explorer says, tourism is the only industry where you make money by making people happy. Sustainable tourism isn't just about protecting nature, it's about empowering communities, creating jobs, and building local economies. Responsible travel ensures that both nature and people thrive together. Okay, let's see what else we can take regarding that before calling it a wrap on Post and Perspective today. It also says, Taraba is Europe in Africa for tourism. We just need to clean up the security challenge, and Nigeria will be a big destination for tourism. Okay, I said I was just going to take one more from that, but it seemed like I need to take another. Okay, and this one says, this came in from C. Governor. Tourism in Africa is nature's endowment. We are far better placed and blessed compared to other continents. The issue has always been the business of industrializing these endowments. All right, we talked about reparation, which was the main focus at the 38th EU Summit. So let's take some comments there. So Omo Akin says, the day Africa will just unite and say enough is enough to the West and other intercontinental interference, that day we are set free. And then a last comment from that. Okay. So Dr. Oluwashoye says the AU should be promoting trade within and among African countries and free movement of goods and services without tariffs and import duties, as well free movement of people, at least on a visiting level. Africa don't need aids or handouts, but trade. But we're talking about reparations here. It is not exactly handouts.
Reparations is not handout, but what I foresee is the West won't give you reparations, because it's like because Africa has done this before. Africa has done this in terms of international media, where we wanted media from African countries should also be on the forefront of passing out information that will be taken as something, the way the West media is dominating media practice globally. And I remember the forefront that the West put, that no, we are not going to accept this. We are also participating. It's our responsibility to pass out information. So you go ahead and do likewise. We don't try to tell us to make it a plain playing ground. You're a player. Play on the ground. It's playing for everyone. So
okay,
I don't really going to see it come, but if they are going to do that, I think it's going to really amend a lot of fractured relationships.
Well, let's see what the AU can do regarding pushing with one voice for reparations from Africa. It just means that if they have been forced labor, what those countries have benefited from those labor pay back to the country where those laborers came from, and that's what the talk about reparation has been. Sometimes when I hear Chooks John Bridges and all the sports anchors talk about monies in this water sport, it makes me feel like, I should try my talent,
You should, because he mentioned 42 million pounds, and that's about 87 billion naira.
Okay. I'm a very skilled football player in my mind, too.
You look like one.
So when the competition comes, for football players, and the game will be played in our heads, in our mind, and we'll communicate to you how well we're playing the match, then please, I will be there. Clubs that are looking for players to buy, mind football players, please come by me. I'm Blessing H.E. and this has been the show, Friend Bonus today. Thank you for watching. Let's do this again tomorrow. You know the time, 7 a.m. West African time. Please like our post and comment on it. There are several amazing contents that you get to enjoy on Suit News TV. So please stay with the channel. There'll be news, media news at noon.
All right. I am Oyin Priya Krumale. Many thanks for watching, and our week is just starting. So take care of yourselves.